Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. This is Bava doing another Gatecrash draft. We just cracked our first pack and we're looking at some stuff. Our rare in this pack is the Luminate Primordial. he's something, but I think a 7 mana double white is a little too crazy for our first pick. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot else here that seems really great. There's Dimir Charm and Simic Charm are both okay. Greenside Watcher is barely playable. So I think we will take... You know what, we'll take the Primordial here. Just to see what's going on. So we have the Skarg Goliath. +9/+9 trample Blood Rush is fine, though it does cost 7. We also have a Mugging and a Grisly Spectacle, a Devour Plesh, and a Balustrade Spy, and a Simic Hero. I think Grisly Spectacle is going to be my pick here. It's the removal of choice, in my opinion, for this set. I also like Killing Glare. But for the same mana cost, Killing Glare can only kill something up to 3 power, and Grisly Spectacle doesn't care, plus there's the milling aspect of it. I always hate to see Grisly Spectacle and Balustrade Spy in the same pack, though, because I would like both of them. But we'll deal with it and take what we can get. Gift of Orzhov is fantastic here. Night of Obligation is fantastic too. But I think I want the Gift because that wins games on its own a little bit more than the Knight does. It's 3 Extort creatures in this pack. Hopefully one of them will make its way back around to us. But I'm feeling pretty good in Orzhov, and I'm feeling okay with this Luminate Primordial as my first pick. I will play him, because if we're doing a bit of a slower control build in Orzhov, we can get up to 7 mana. And then a 4/7 Vigilance is pretty great, and it's got a nice bit of removal attached to it. Rubble Belt Raiders. They are not in our colors. I don't know that they're worth anything. We will double check over here with the goat bots. 6 cents. So, all right. I really like these guys though, and it's weird that they've made it around this far. So the question is there anything better for us to take? The answer is probably. We don't have many creatures. We could still be in Dimir, which would make Mortis Strider pretty good. Corpse Blockade's good in anything. Incursion Specialist is okay. But I think I'll try and stay open here. Nothing else is super great. So we'll take the Rebel Belt Raiders, and we'll see how things go. But here, I think we'll take the Mind Grind. Because again, if we get to the end, that is better than a Fireball. Dimir tends to be underdrafted, so we can see how that goes. And this does put us in a position where we're either splashing white or Gift of Orzhov is 1 double black, which is still a good card regardless. Rebel Belt Raiders probably going away, but I'd be happy not to have to play against it if it comes to that. No, 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 no. So possibly the Keymaster Rogue or the Smite. And I think that I will take the Smite. Eventually we'll get some creatures that we can actually use that Smite on, because we don't have any. But I'm just going to tuck that Rebel Belt over there. Our one creature is a 7-drop. This bodes poorly for us. So we'd better get some, huh? Sage's Road Denizen. Probably a good pick here over anything else. So we'll take that guy. He contributes to our mill strategy pretty nicely. I'd be happy to go Esper Control Mill. If it comes to that, we're not quite there yet, but we're putting some pieces together. Simic, Flux Mage. Or Gutter Skulk. Probably the Flux Mage is a better pick here. Yeah. Okay, Incursion Specialist. It's playable. It's a creature. Scarred Goliath came all the way back around. Nobody's playing Gruul. So weird. We'll take him. Psychic Strike or Spell Rupture. You know what, I'll take the one that definitely counters something. We'll take the other Incursion Specialist. None of those Extorters made it back around, huh? That's weird. Alright, so we have some weird stuff going on. Again, Simic seems pretty open. We got this Urban Evolution. Nobody's taking green if they don't want the Scarred Goliath. I know he's big, but he does win the game. So it's a little strange. It's a little strange. Oh goodness. So now we have choices. If we want to stick with our blue, black, white choices, we take the Syndic or the Swing. Probably the Ooze Flux will come all the way back around. The Ooze Flux can create some craziness, but we do have to get it. None of the Extorters came back around. So people are taking Orzhov. People are not taking green or blue. So some of the blue stuff we have could still work. And we could splash black for some stuff, and we just ditch our white cards. So we'll take, I don't know, we'll take the Ooze Flux here. Weird choices. I get put into Simic more than I would like. It's a little strange. Considering where we started. There's a Spike Trooper and a Ceratok and a Mind Eye Drake and an Undercity Informer and everything I ever wanted for Christmas right here. Except the Spark Trooper, which is weird that nobody's taken him. I think he's undervalued. I think he's fantastic, personally. I think the Undercity Informer is fun right here, in combination with our Mind Grind. We can go nuts, which is pretty funny. So I kind of want to take him, even though we took that Flux and the Slaughterhorn. The Mind Eye Drake, also good. Alright. Elusive Krasis, Corpse Blockade, Oculus, Shamble Shark. Man, I think I want the Krasis here. I really like the Krasis. The Frilled Oculus is also amazing, though. Almost as amazing as that guy. Glaring Spotlight. I won some games with that last time, and it doesn't care about color, so we'll try that. Drakewing Krasis, quite fun. We are all in this craziness. Why must this happen to me? Ivy Lane Denizen. Burst of Strength. We're going nuts now. Alright, so there's no stopping us. Come back, Rebel Belt Raiders. So we lose surprisingly few cards if we're willing to splash black. We don't even have to splash all that deeply. Armored Transport or Totally Lost. I think Totally Lost is better. This is a Simic Incursion Specialist deck that I'm building. This is a strange thing we're building. But we'll see. I think we're going to get cut out of Orzhov pretty hard. Double up on Denizens. The more Denizens, the better. Because that just works so well with that Ooze Flux. It's ridiculous. Wildwood Rebirth could be playable. Neither of those are playable. Skybinder's okay on the board. Ciao. Alright, so we got one more pack. We're looking okay. We look a little weird. We don't need 3 Incursion Specialists. That's for sure. They do block. Hey, look, there's a Watery Grave. That's rad for us. So are a lot of these other cards, but we want... we'll take the value pick that also happens to fix for us. So I will take you. Thank you, sir. Balustrade Spy comes back around, and there's a Shamble Shark. A couple pieces of removal, a Greenside Watcher. How much black do we have in here? Mind Grind, Psychic Strike. I think I'm going to stay on color with the good Evolve guy. Over black. I'm only going to splash the black I need if there's nothing else for me. I don't know that we need multiple glaring spotlights, even though that one's a foil by the looks of it. I think a Nimbus Swimmer is good here. There's also a Dimir Guildgate right there, but I'll take the Swimmer. There's another Mind Eye Drake, but there's a Frilled Oculus, and that's the best 2-drop we can get. I think one Mind Eye Drake's probably enough. Duskmantle Guild Mage is worth a look. For a 2-drop. Rapid Hybridization, also quite handy most of the time. Man. Alright. I'm going to take... Alright, I'm going to take the Hybridization. Gridlock, Wasteland Viper, Croconura. You love me. I will take the Croc, please. Alright, we're looking like a pretty sweet Simic deck. Another Elusive Krasis. A Sapphire Drake, a Cloudfin Raptor, a Simic Guildgate. Where have you been all my life? Perfect Simic hand. And nobody took any of these things. What's a Sapphire Drake and a Krasis doing here? So obviously no one else is in Simic. Unfortunately, we only get to pick one of these. They all came in the same spot. Sapphire Drake might be our best win condition. But we have the Glaring Spotlight. I like the Krasis, just for being a fat 3-drop, and he's unblockable. And he's easier to cast. So we'll take him. Now there's a Zamek Guild Mage, which we will also pick up. The other Simic Flux Mage. Or the Metropolis Sprite. I feel like we want the flyer here. We'll hate the removal. We'll pick up a Naturalize for the sideboard. What did we end up with? This could be a lot of fun. Gridlock, second to last pick. It is actually a playable card. Alright, and now we have some sorting to do. I expect Scar Goliath is leaving us. Excuse me. Urban Evolution might go away. We might actually even take out the Rubble Belt Raiders, because the Trip Green, if we're going to try and hit some black, is probably going to set us back a little bit too much. Gridlock's in the board, and Bioshift is in the board. Rebirth. Yep. If we wanted to splash more black, we could have Devour Flesh and Grizzly Spectacle and Gift of Orzhov. Then we're getting pretty black. Let's see what we have here that we might take out. I'm not totally sold on Nimbus Swimmer. You could see. Okay. If we drop down to 15 creatures, taking out all of our incursion specialists, we have room for 2 more cards at that point. But I think that taking all of those out is a mistake. I think maybe our mill strategy is not going to happen. Maybe we should take out our black. Which would be sad. Mind Grind is fantastic. And we have very little removal, but we do have fantastic guys. Just some stuff to keep us alive then. Oh. And we'll put him back in. Triple green when we're not worrying about black is a bit better. Burst of Strength is one of the only pieces of removal I have. I'm really sad I didn't get a Pit Fight. I like Pit Fight. For Simic removal, in particular, Mind Grind can be in there as a singleton with just 1 swamp on top of the Watery Grave. We might never get to cast it, but that could work. I feel like it's just not worth it. I want to try it, I want to do it, but we're not going to. Alright. So if we take that out, we're sitting at 23 cards. Is there anything we don't love here? Denizen, Flux, Raiders, Drake, Lost, Evolution. I think this is good. I don't know if we need the Sage's Road Denizen. It might be better to have an Incursion Specialist. Or maybe even the Clinging in Enemies, because they really get in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, all right, we have more blue creatures than I was thinking, with all those multicolored. So I think that's good. Do we keep this guy in? I think he's another win condition if we get to 7, and I think with the creatures we have, we can probably make it to 7. But it's a tough choice. We're hoping to get to 7 at all. If we don't have to get to 7, we're only getting to 5. It seems so much easier, but then we don't have anything except Glaring Spotlight to really bomb us through. I think we keep it this way. And I wish we had more removal, but we don't. We don't need that red. We just need... What do we have for blue sources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blue versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'd be 9 and 8. Okay. So this started out very different than where I thought we were going. I think we ended up with a pretty sweet deck. I love the Denizens plus the Ooze Flux. That's just silly, is what it is. And I hope that we can do something with that. It's going to be fun. So, we'll see. Otherwise, we can do what? We could Shamble Shark, Hijinks, Croconura Hijinks with the Ooze Flux, Elusive Krasis Hijinks with the Ooze Flux, Simic Flux Mage Hijinks with the Ooze Flux. We have lots of different ways to utilize that Ooze Flux. It'll be fun to see if we can play with that. So here we go, submitting the deck. And we are going to jump right in to round 1 of our draft. We're running Swiss, because I like to play all 3 rounds. I hadn't drafted Swiss for a while. This is my 3rd draft recently. And I won the draft 2 drafts ago. And then I went, got into the final and went 2-1. In the last draft. So we will say hi and good luck. We have a perfectly nice hand. Guild Mage into a 3-drop, assuming we hit our 3rd land. Raiders might take a while, but I would be silly to throw this back. Let's have a forest right now, just to make me feel better. Okay, we'll have a Shamble Shark. That's fine, too. So we'll get the Shamble Shark for the Guild Mage. Shamble Shark into Elusive Krasis into Drakewing Krasis seems pretty good when we're talking about evolving. we do need to start hitting some land. Alright, he's threatening 1 damage, which is fine. We'll get Shamble Shark at the end of turn. He seems stuck on white mana. That's okay, we're stuck on 2 mana. Well, not yet. We're clearly telegraphing a Shamble Shark, but we don't care to trade. Orzhov. Our fish crab. No! Blast. Alright, well we will... hit him for 3 anyway. He does have his black mana in the key rune. Now he has double black, so we can expect spectacles and other nastiness and balustrade spies. We're just going to mill at least one of our land. Well, we're going to mill only one of our land by definition. But we want that land. There's our forest. Asshole. Ah! Hopefully we have another forest under that forest. But how annoying is that? My god. Screw you for taking my forest. Now I'm really mad at you. What timing. I have rapid hybridization in case he wants to smite. I can't tell you how much I hate being mana screwed. He wants to trade. I think I need to trade here. As lame as that is. It's a weird choice to exile my Shamble Shark. Just because if he has that little black enchant for each creature in my graveyard, or any other number of black cards, he wants those creatures in my graveyard. So I'm assuming it's a misplay, or he just doesn't have any of those things. to something big, like a treasury thrall. Oh. His 6 land to my 2 is really pissing me off. Now, whenever treasury thrall attacks, you may return stuff from your stuff. Yeah, well. We want to hybridize him now, don't we? We have to. If we get land, we need to cast something. But that guy cannot live. Even if it means he gets a 3/3. So enjoy your frog lizard. Alright, so what do we need? Probably Croconura. We need to be on the defensive. He's going to hit with that 3/3. So maybe 0/4 is better right now. Croconura actually will pump up my Crisis. On the plus side, he's down to 1 card in his hand. And I have a lot, because I haven't been able to cast any of them. But 3 land is the magic number. Yep. We will block this guy. We'll take 4. Okay. Now we're getting some land. Sad we lost that forest. Rubble Belt Raiders. It's a little bit further out here. We'll get our Croconura. Next turn we can get our Crisis or our Mind Eye Drake. Alright, so we're recovering from that slow land. Getting close to urban evolution though. That could help us get some more land down. Which could help us start utilizing our guild mage a little bit more. But we'll see. We're also slowing him down. We're up 3 minutes on the clock. He's playing pretty slow. It's fine with me. He's got a couple extorters on the board, which I'd rather he not. We don't have any good way to gain life. So in a long game, getting extorted out. Not my idea of a good time. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll take 3. And we need to get Mind Eye Drake here will be good. Drake Wing Crisis next turn will be good. We can get Drake Wing Crisis as a 4-2 this turn. Is that better than a 2-5? No. In terms of evolve, the Drake is a better play now. Okay. And in terms of attacking, no. He's got too much power on the board. We could just level up until we get our Glaring Spotlight or our 9/9 Trample. Or our Rubble Belt Raiders can start getting bigger. One or the other. 12. He's got 12 damage on the board if he gets his Glaring Spotlight. Not that he has one, but there was another one going around. I passed the foil one. My goal right now is just to live a really long time. Ooh, Undercity Informer. He got all the cards I wanted. But then I passed them. I haven't seen a single bad thing from this Orzhov deck. Nothing mediocre. Boros Elite, Kingpin's Pet, Enforcer, Beckon Apparition, not super exciting. Syndicate Enforcer, not super exciting, but they're all pretty good. Treasury Thrall, Balustrade Spy, Keyrune. She was among those stealing all the good Orzhov cards. He seems to have gotten a pretty good pick of them. But he's also going to use up more than half his time in this game. I don't see any reason any other game would go faster. I haven't seen any removal. We got him off the attack. We can now get our Rubble Belt Raider. Or we can get our Drakewing Krasis with a +1/+1. I'm tempted to get the Raider now. How many flyers does he have? He's got 2 flyers. But I have Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get him as a 4/2, but then I can't draw a card off my Guild Mage. Which seems like a good thing to do. Right, I want to play faster than he's playing. Alright. I'll go ahead and get my raider. And maybe I should start hitting with my Krasis at this point. So I've got pretty good blocks, right? 3, 5, 2, 5, 3, 3. Alright. Maybe not good enough sitting at 9 life to start swinging. Ah. I want to play the Urban Evolution while we're at a stalemate. Which I like that. Okay. No 2 land for me. And I can't Blood Rush the Slaughterhorn. I have to be careful about his Undercity Informer. I have to be careful about stupid extort triggers. Pretty sure his plan at this point is to extort me to death. I'm also pretty sure that's a pretty good plan. There's our Scarred Goliath, though. I doubt we can do enough damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 9, plus 9. So we want our Sage's Road Denizen and our Krasis. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. I wish we could get them both with +1, +1s. But we can't, we can't. So there's a Denizen. There's a Krasis. So I think we want to hit him for 3 now. think he's going to wait and extort us out, but we'll see. Let's give him some decisions to make anyway. I'm still mad at him for taking my forester there. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 damage just on the Croesus. Okay. Night Watch. Okay. Yeah, that's getting pretty dangerous. Can we live one more turn? I think we can. And we can get... We have to get the Slaughterhorn into play. And the Oculus. 5, 6, 7. Alright. Oh, you're welcome for getting rid of those swamps, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 blockers for his 9 guys. I just want to avoid taking 3 damage. Okay. Alright, so he's got no removal. He's got no spells. I don't think he can do 5 damage to us. I don't want him to attack, because that's going to ruin our attack. Good. I think we win now. But we'll see. Now I get the forest that I wanted, of course. Okay, so this is our all-out attack at this point. Can we do math? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My raiders are going to get big, and then I'm going to make them bigger. Plus that, I think we're going to win with the Goliath on the Rebel Belt raiders. He almost has enough with his Undercity Informer to mill me out. Actually does have enough with his Undercity Informer to mill me out. I hope he doesn't. It's always those good-looking 2-land hands that kill you with mana. I wouldn't have had to come back this hard if I weren't choking so much. Well, you can't mill me because I don't have to draw. So, whether or not he gets me with his Undercity Informer is irrelevant. Except if I didn't win. But I'm gonna win. So, that's that. I'm gonna win on time right now if he just can't declare blockers. Seems fine to me. He can take as long as he wants for that. Okay. Do. That's why I'm glad I got the Rubble Belt Raiders. And the Scar Goliath. Both of which are super value cards. I love them all the time. Just turning on a light there. Alright, so he's declared his blockers and he kept his Undercity Informer back because he can't block that guy anyway. We're going to give him +9/+9 and trample. And it's so long Diogo. I've got no other tricks. That's the only one. 21/21 that guy. So. Oh. I'll trample damage there too. -4, we get him to there, and wow, we also killed practically all of his guys. He'd leave 5 damage up if we hadn't won. 6 damage plus the key rune, she didn't bother blocking with. I think he forgot about it. Okay. Well, that was out of nowhere. Hopefully he feels the same way. What in the name of Sam Hill are we going to do over here? I think we're just going to play. I don't think he can win with his play speed. Do we get something that's going to slow the game down a bit? Like clinging in enemies? Is there anything there that required a naturalize? Nope. You know what? I think we're just going to stick with what we have. I don't think he can win 2 games in his allotted time limit anyway. I'm sure he'll keep us on the draw, which suits me just fine most of the time. And this hand definitely suits me just fine. So he got the Orzhov deck with no removal. Hello. Alright, so Flux Mage into Denizen. Into Denizen. We got Denizens all over. Okay, we can actually stop drawing land now. I would be okay with that. Do we want to get the Denizen? Yeah. He blocks the Undercity Informer. What? Whenever it becomes tapped, I lose 2 life. That's his game plan, is to contaminate it around me. It's silly. Alright. Say hello to my Metropolis Sprite win condition. Ah, Court Street Denizen. Glad to be rid of that guy. I don't think I can do anything else here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're taking 2 damage over, right? Nav squad commandos. +1, 4, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next round I can just get a 9/9. That seems good, right? Just a 9/9 trample. Just a lucky so-and-so. Huh. Alright. Treasury Thrall. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. He's got 2 creatures in there. Let's just make sure he knows it's going to die if he does that. Right? Who do we Burst of Strength? I guess we save Burst of Strength. Saving Burst of Strength seems lame. Yes. Gosh, do we want a 10-10? 1, 2, 3. How about a 4-5? Alright, so now he can attack with his Treasury Thrall into a 9/9, if that's his thing. If he has 1,000 lashes, now's a really great time for him to get it. Nightveil Spectre. That guy's good. But his clock is ticking away. Of course, I would rather just beat him. I'd feel better about that. He's getting close to being able to mill me out. Just willing to take a chance. I'll keep this land in my hand. He's gonna want to block He's got smite mana up, which sucks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I think he has a smite? It's a tough call. I better leave my Scar Goliath back to block. I will try and draw his smite out with my Metropolis Sprite. So Undercity Informer. Takes out an island. Okay. So he doesn't have a smite, or he would have done it. That's good to know. Which means next turn I can attack with my Scar Goliath. And probably win with Slaughterhorn. Oh, you get another flyer. Shamble Sharp and a Croconera. For shame. Your 48 seconds left is not going to save you though, sir. Yes, well. Hence why he was saving 2 mana. And a Skyjack. And an Enforcer. And your time's up. I think we would have won anyway, but that Undercity Informer, I hate getting milled at the end. Okay, so we're a little clunky. We time him out. However that works. So a bit slow there, my goodness. I apologize if that wasn't too exciting. I thought it was actually pretty interesting. I like our deck. It's got its issues, but I think we can do pretty well. We're purposefully playing slow, being more of a mid-range deck, so that's okay with me. But we take the win, however we get it. It's okay with me, and we'll be coming up on round 2 here shortly. Stay tuned. Okay, and here we go, getting ready for round 2 in our Gatecrash Swift Draft. Our Gatecrash Swiss Draft. Good enough for me. Oh. That's not really what I wanted to see. Alright. Well. Ah, Stomping Ground. Rapid Hybridization is going to be good against the Blood Rush. I'm going to take a couple damage from that Pipsqueak, though. What? All those Pipsqueaks. Alright. What do we get? A Krasis, Rubble Belt Raiders. Death Touch is such a pain. Yes. It's not doing much damage with them, though. This is his form of racing. Can handle it. There's Croconura. He stole my Croconura. Alright. What is our best avenue for evolving? Guess really we need to get this guy. If we're going to have a good evolve path, this is the way we're going to do it. Do you want to get him to waste a Blood Rush card trying to kill both my guys? No. I'll take 2 again. Double Viper. Ridiculous. Rust Scarab. Sad thing is, if I hybridize, I'm just going to evolve his Crocs more. I'm willing to block a Viper with my Flux Mage. We need to trade something at some point, right? So he's gonna Blood Rush if I block. Alright, so I will wait a turn. That's just what he's waiting for. Okay. Okay. Our defensive game just got defensive-yer. Okay, now I will block. Wow. Okay. And I'll EOT Shamble Shark. And I'll get some Rebel Belt Raiders. Hit him with some stuff. What am I going to hit him with? I guess hitting him for 3 on the ground is good. For now. He's pit fighting. Alright. I gift you a 3/3. So we got rid of those Vipers. They did get us down to 11, the little bastards. We don't have our Blood Rush defense anymore. Okay. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got lethal on board if we go nuts. So we don't want to go nuts. We want to go a little nuts. Do we need to do 6 damage a turn though? So we Trade off our best blockers there. But they're unblockable. Now we work on not dying. Huh. Interesting. Ah, nicely done. Okay. So we should have blocked both. And we should have known that we had lethal right here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we would have had to sack the Rebel Belt Raiders, but we could have blocked both these guys. So, poorly played on my part. We need to probably drop the Goliath and throw in the more defensive anemones. We haven't gotten Oozlux once. It makes me kind of sad. Okay. That's our only change. No, we don't want to play first. We want to be on the defensive. Oh, and we want to keep this and really hope for a forest. But at least we can get the Oculus, which is the only reason I'm keeping it. Thank you, forest. Screw you, Wasteland Viper. You're an asshole. Okay. We'll take one. Croconera. Shamble Shark. Okay. Oh, hard choices now. I'm leaving my Furled Oculus mana open and my Burst of Strength mana open. I'm drawing a really big attack from him, and I'm sure he's got Blood Rush stuff. So this is probably a stupid move on my part. Okay, that was strange of him. So he's now a 4/6. Assuming he's got a Slaughterhorn in his hand, we can either definitely kill his 5/1, which seems like a better bet. Alright. Even though our Frilled Oculus will definitely die. We did 2 for 2 him. Pit fight. Ah, well. Oh, shoot. I should have evolved first, too. Bad move on my part, and that's going to cost me. Ugh! The stupid graying outness is messing with my head. This is bad. I'll take 3. It's 2 play mistakes, 3 play mistakes. I'm playing poorly against this guy. Alright. Alright. We're back on the defensive again. Who are we going to pump up with this? Probably my elusive Krasis. Possibly should be my Metropolis Sprite. Sure. He doesn't feel like wasting his time. Okay. So he's definitely got some scary stuff. We still haven't seen any madcap skills. Scatter Arc's too slow. Incursion Specialist just gonna get his butt kicked. I think we stick with the deck we have. I think we still want our Ooze Flux, please. Okay, we need to hope for a forest again. I hate hoping for a forest. Experiment 1 is quite scary. And this Wasteland Viper. Alright. Here's what you gotta do, man. There's our forest. Thank you. Croconura evolving Krasis, or Krasis evolving Croconura. Or Sage's Road Denizen. Dying. I think we get... tough choice. I was sort of hoping he was stuck on 3 land. No such luck. Well, I expect our Krasis to die. On the plus side, we're only going to take 1 damage. Ouch. I didn't expect that, though. Okay. Okay. Which order do these go in? How about the it doesn't matter order? Or maybe I play my Urban Evolution. I think I get my guys first, and then I get my Urban Evolution. playing Zertos Swine, leveling up the experiment 1. Okay. Swinging with the stupid Wasteland Viper. I hate the stupid Wasteland Viper. There's my Ooze Flux. Alright. But we're in trouble from that Zertos Swine. Yeah. Okay. We need to kill the Zertos Swine. We do 6. He has another Zertos Swine. Or first strike. We're so screwed. We're kind of screwed anyway. What do we do? We chump block the Zertos Swine? Let's think about winning. How much damage can we do? Not very much at the moment. Alright. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More land, be Krasis, Ooze Flux. 3 3s for days. But we need to keep our Croconura alive. Which means, I think... Jump. Good. Oh. Except then there's that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Okay. Scorchwalker. It's not 10 damage to my face. Oh, but I did need... Damn. Okay. I can do that. That works. That doesn't really work. No, they can make 2 2s. Okay. Yeah. Oh! That's not cool. I finally got my ooze flux. And it's gonna die to a stupid rust scarab. Just want to take his 4 damage. What the hell am I going to do about that guy? So I just think we're screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm nowhere close to 18 damage. What does this guy do? Put an XX, where X is the number, +1, +1 counters, etc. Alright, whatever. Five, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can make a 2, 2, and a whatever, whatever, etc., etc. And I lose my ooze flux though. So that's no good. 3, 4. Make a 5, 5 or whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we're getting closer. But not at all close enough. 1, 2, 3. We can make a 4, 4. Alright, so how do we do this? Alright, so we want to make a attacks doesn't matter much. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Alright, so now we have lethal. If he just waits one more turn. We don't need the ooze flux, we need to not die. So how much damage do we have? 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Alright, so... okay. So we sacrifice our 2/2. 7, 10. Here. Yes. And we hope he doesn't have a fog. Unbelievable. Wow. Alright, so we stole that from Nightwish, and I imagine he is a bit pissed off at us, but we managed to hang in there, do some ooze flux shenanigans, and win that match. Wow, I didn't think we were going to. So, we're playing some edge of the seat magic here. And we're ready to start round 3 any minute. We're playing against Secular Monkey. So I want to see what our record looks like here. Lost 1-1. 1-1. Secular Monkey 1-13, 1-13. Lost 1-6, 1-9. Huh. It's hard to tell. Judging by the colors I've seen, I want to say Boros or Dimir. And I think I'll say Boros. But it's really hard to say. But we saw some good Boros cards go around. So maybe he picked those up, including the 6/1 Lifelink Trampler, and I think I saw a Guild Mage go by, and some other good Boros stuff. So, that is my best guess against Secular Monkey. I think I like the Boros matchup better than the Gruul matchup. Gruul just terrifies me with Blood Rush. Not great, but I'll keep this. Ah, Dimir. Or Orzhov. We're gonna have issues again, huh? You can draw more conclusions from a forest. We'll keep him guessing. I expect he's got all of the removal. He's playing a pretty aggressive Dimir. Ah, this stack thing is so annoying. Sprite. Okay, we need to start drawing some more creatures now, please. Hands of Binding. I think I'm just going to sit back on my Sprite and try and take out his Gutter Skulk. Play right into a Grim Spectacle, I expect. Oh, we'll give it a go. I say, miss your land drop. Nope. Alright. Oh, but he's gonna cast Keymaster Rogue, which is good. He's gonna pump back the Shadow Alley Denizen. We get rid of the Hands of Binding Gutter Skulk. So there. Keymaster Rogue is unblockable, and I've got no answers for him. Except erase. Alright. I expect he's got removal for my Metropolis Sprite. Killing Glare, Death Cult Rogue, also unblockable. Ah, well. Can only be blocked by rogues, I should say. I have a rogue. But if I sit back to block with that rogue, I'm in trouble. Gosh, do I hit him for 4? I can get rid of the Keymaster Rogue. Or I can go for 4 to the face and then try and race against his 2. I need something to make the Croconura bigger against that guy. Okay, I think I need to hit him. I wish I had another burst of strength. Okay. Oh my god. Too much land. Too much land. I need to slow him down at this point, I think. 4. He's doing 5 to me. I'm doing 4 to him. I'm behind in the race. He's stuck a little bit. But sitting back doesn't help. I need to attack at this point. He got his 5th land. Good for him. I would like my 7-drop Blood Rush guy now, please. Shadow Slice. Ow. 6. 7, 8. Okay. So I have to block the Frog Lizard. I have to get my +9/+9 trample or I'm dead. He can attack with the Frog Lizard. Alright, so that's your game, is unblockable guys. Yes, you get to cast it again. Ow. Any other time Nimbus Swimber. Oh wait, I can block the Death Cult Rogue. Heh, okay. Five flyer it is. Ah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Glaring Spotlight for the win next turn. If I don't die in the meantime. All I've got to do is kill the sprite and I'm dead. Ah. Roguey rogue. He was not planning on that. I think I got him by surprise with my my rogue sprite. Which I cackle in glee. Okay, secular monkey. Make your move. Ugh. Now he taps out doing something completely pointless. Yes. Why didn't he cast that first and attack with his frog lizard? Ah, what ifs. And a gutter skull. Good. Good. He could have made everybody unblockable. But he won't get to. Though he would like to think he's in a good position. He is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all we need. So we needn't play the Krasis. And we are, barely stealing games with this crazy Simic deck. Alright, what do we need against this guy? What indeed? Rogues? Any other rogues? You're a wizard. Are you a rogue an enemy? Oh, you're a jellyfish. Naturalize does not get rid of Cypher. Gift of Orzhov, black, blackety black. Black is the blackest black. Alright. I think... Alright, I think we gotta stick with this approach, including the Scarred Goliath. And we hope. He chooses to play first. We get a 6-land hand. 5-land hand. I'm going to keep this anyways. It's got 2 great creatures in it. He's a wizard. He's a mutant. Alright. Ah, another Krasis. I have unblockable guys. Okay, no more land. Simic can be very mana hungry, and it can also benefit you to have a lot of mana, which is why I keep these hands with 5 mana in them. It doesn't mean I necessarily want to get a lot more. Like that. Bastards. But of course that's what's going to happen. Okay. So we got lucky tricking him with the rogue. He misplayed. It's the only reason we won the last game. Let's be honest. I think this is actually a bad matchup for us because we don't have enough removal. And if we get blown out here, I'm adding black for my removal and my life gain. Okay, well... Alright, so they're going to evolve together. We're going to be behind in the race, though, because this is too slow. I'm going to get the Drake next turn. Ah, ouch. Doesn't matter anyway. But he does have that an unblockable guy this time. I will not be able to trick him with a burst of strength. I don't get to attack with either of my Crazies. What do I get? A mill strategy? Seems pretty bad. Yeah. If we make him take a long time to win, a stall strategy could work. He's got to win this game and the next game, and he's got 15 minutes to do it. Doesn't seem like a great bet. Drop Shadow Slice. Alright. Now we really want any kind of removal or bounce. Or we're dead next turn. Okay, always nice to hear that. And I should mention, if you are watching this on our YouTube channel for Magic Gathering Strat, please leave comments. It makes me feel like doing more videos when people comment. If I never get any comments, it makes me not feel like doing videos. So, you know, it's not as if I get paid to do this. I just, I do enjoy it, but I also enjoy knowing that people are watching and enjoying them. So please, if you have time, feel free to have a conversation with us on the YouTube channel. I don't sound like a drunk Viking, but I like to chat with you just as much as Dan. We lose this one to the Cypheriness. And unfortunately, we leave him 13 minutes to win game 3. I think I need your luck, sir. What happens if we take some stuff out and put in some black? We get, what, 2 pieces of removal if we do that? And a counterspell. Alright. Oh god, let's try it. Turtling with Ooze Flux seems okay. We need the rogues. That's good. That's good. That's good. You know what? We can't do it. Because the black is just stupid. It's not going to help us. We could try and get a little bit more aggressive with incursion specialists. Why not? Alright, so now we have a more aggressive version. We will be on the play with this deck. And we will race him. Yes, we will play first. I think for the first time all day. Alright, whatever. It's a wizard deck. No, not more land, you bastard. Okay. Yeah. Well, whatever. Do I want to get a Flux Mage, which then evolve. Sure. We shouldn't have attacked, but if he attacks... we can hit him in the face. Got our Skulks. Now we can't really hit him in the face. So it's a stupid bluff attack. Stupid. Stupid. Bad. Oof. I'm playing so poorly I don't know if I deserve to win this draft, but I want to win anyway. 1/3 is going to evolve the Flux Mage. Then I can move that counter over. And then evolve him again. So that's good. Got about 2 4s. You're not rogues, are you? No. Okay. Oh dear. +2 and unblockable. It's torturing me. Leaving a green open. Alright, so we are not winning the speed race here. And we took out anything that we might do with this much land. Except our Guild Mage. Even he's only good if we get other creatures to cast. So I'm tired of getting flooded. Even if I kept a 4-land hand, it's not like I kept a 6-land hand. On the plus side, hopefully his rogues are at the bottom of his deck. Alright, so he attacks with his Gateway Shade. Really? Okay. Yep. What can he have in double blue? None. That seems like a bad attack. That's weird. Two, 3, 2, 4. I don't know. He goes up again. Three, 5. I should have attacked with him. Damn. Alright, I need to stop being so defensive. Darn that F2 button. It's getting away from me. Alright, he's got lots of land. Maybe he's as swamped as I am. Interesting last matches. My last 2 drafts. Playing 5 color the other day in the final was really cool. And playing Dimir in the finals, cool as well. I think Dimir is underrated. He doesn't even have a mill strategy. He's just Dimir all over the place. Warriors and wizards. Humans and elves, warriors and wizards. Crap for the rogue. I wish I'd attacked last round. Shadow Slice on the Death Cult Rogue sucks. Chump Blocker is a bit annoying. Well, deal. Alright. We have to get a creature, right? We're gonna get a creature. Indeed. Alright, now it's time to start distributing the pain a little bit. Oh, he's not a green creature, though. Okay. Alright. That would have been nice. Another wizard. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 damage on the table. He's got scary stuff. He's not playing it. Crisis is fantastic. Get a Psychic Strike for my Crisis. Spell Rupture. Okay. Wildly. Okay. Spell Rupture, and a Killing Glitter. Glad to get rid of that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hit him for 14 damage right here. If he didn't block. Wow, I think we're actually going to get there. I have no idea what he could possibly have that would make a difference at this point. Wow. Okay. Well, our really crazy Simic deck got us there. And he's probably gone already. Okay. Well, we made it there with our Simic deck. Interesting draft. We started out with pretty good Orzhov signals, and then we sort of went in. We got to use our Ooze Flux to durdle around a little bit against Gruul. Our Rubber Belt Raiders won us one game in combination with our Scarred Goliath, our two Gruul bombs. The Crazies, of course, were rad. We didn't get to use our cool black cards, but we kept someone else from having them, which was actually really nice. We didn't run across any black removal, which was weird. We didn't even get smited. So not much removal that time. We didn't have much either. Glaring Spotlight was the all-star for this draft. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Gatecrash Swiss draft. Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat. Remember, please leave comments. We love comments. They keep us doing what we're doing. So until next time, I'll catch you later.